Kenny Green, raw perspective, concrete and steel. Let's keep this thing good and raw. Look, I wasn't going to speak about it. I heard about the Stephen A. Smith some time ago, and it really keep just jerking at my chain. Like, I should say something because I seen these kind of dudes all the time in my coming up. And what they do, like a Stephen A. Smith type dude, he tries to play both sides indirectly. He want to be like he's cool with y'all, but every now and then he has to show the people that's so-called in charge. Look at me, I'm helping too. I'm trying to help your agenda.
My only issue with Jimmy Kimmel and this whole brouhaha he finds himself inflamed with is not that, oh my God, you can't say a joke. I am incredibly alarmed by what appears to be our First Amendment rights being attacked. This is what I do for a living. I don't like that. But you know he's coming. And you know part of the reason why is to get back at everybody who tried to take him down. They didn't try to keep him out of the White House and that was it. They tried to throw him in prison. The man is coming. And you have to adjust accordingly. Nexstar has to adjust. All these broadcast corporations have to adjust. Madison Avenue has to adjust. Wall Street has to adjust. Corporate America has to adjust. China's had to adjust. Mexico has had to adjust. France, England, Germany, everybody has to make an adjustment. It's the real world. I don't like it. I'm alarmed by it. I'm scared of it. But I have to march forward. As do all of you. That's what I was saying about Jimmy Kimmel. That's what I'd say about Stephen Colbert or anybody else. Part of winning the game is knowing the game you're playing and adjusting accordingly to ensure that when all is said and done, you come out on top.
But think about it. What other nationality, race does Stephen A. Smith call out? None. And Jimmy Kimmel? Oh, you shouldn't have said nothing. You know he was going to come after you. You know he was going to do this. Scared. See, Stephen A. Smith is a little scared B.I. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is this. In life, make no mistake about it, especially in the times we're in. You're going to have to pick a side. And I keep telling y'all, this straddling the fence, it ain't going to cut it in a lot of situations we're in because things are different. And I've been saying this in some of my videos. I keep saying things are different. And if things are different, you can't do the same thing and expect to win, get your result, and stuff like that. I don't know Stephen A. Smith, but I spoke about him before, and I'm speaking about him now, Yo, you were supposed to fold up. You were supposed to, not have no principle. You wasn't supposed to stand up. He's talking about everybody's making the adjustment. What happened, the freight train came so fast. Like if you get snuffed, bang. All right, you a little dazed. But people are making the adjustment to stand the fuck up. Stephen A. Smith is never going to stand up. He's never going to stand up. You can never expect that from him. I've been around dudes and women, and I'm going to tell y'all, don't expect the person to stand up if they already showing you they're not. You're going to be the one that get hurt. Stephen A. Smith, then he got the nerve to talk about Jasmine Crockett. Why?
How Jasmine Crockett chooses to express herself, I'm like, is that going to help your district in Texas? Aren't you there to find a way to get stuff done as opposed to just being an impediment to what Trump wants? How much work goes into that? I'm just going to go off about Trump, cuss him out every chance I get, say the most derogatory, incendiary things imaginable, and that's my day's work. That ain't work. Work is saying that's the man in power. I know what his agenda is. I'm not exactly in a position to stop him since the Republicans have the Senate and the House. But maybe if I'm willing to work with this man, I might get something out of it for my constituency. Because like Joe Manchin said, he's there to represent, or was there for 15 years to represent, the people of West Virginia. She's supposed to be there to represent the people of Texas. I don't know. Maybe that just sounds ignorant because it's so simple. But it ain't that damn complicated. We make it complicated. Damn, it's frustrating. It really can be.
Why? She's one of the only people pushing back, calling shit out. So why are you talking about her? It's sad, man, because some people see it for what it is, man. You's a real, like, not good person, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you a sneak and you doing fucked up shit. Look, I'm telling you, playing both sides, watch how this ends for you. And this is not a threat. It's just how life goes, man. Sometimes you got to be willing to stand in your principle because every stance does come with a price. And it seems like you're afraid to stand in something that may have a price. But you can't play both sides because the people that look like you, they're starting not to like you. Because some things need not be said. But you always want to throw your hat in the ring. Jimmy Kimmel, what you saw, they put him off the air. When people started saying, yo, cancel my subscription, what happened? Because this is capitalism, partner. This ain't about fear. This is about leverage. And that's the part you're not getting, Stephen A. Smith. You know, let me say this to, a lot of the people, especially the people that look like me, right? When you come out and criticize people that look like you, right? You kind of like break down part of the wall, the force field that you can operate in, you know what I'm saying, and protect us, people like you. Because what you're letting people know is that there's some weakness here that we can exploit. You're saying indirectly and directly, hey, look, ask me to do it. I'll do it. Because sometimes, right, and think about it, people that look like us, we allow a lot of shit to happen from our people without no recourse, without no doubling down. And this is why we're going to keep getting it and we're going to keep getting it. Because sometimes you got to, make the people that you fuck with, that you do things with, make them pay. When they carry you or they split the fence, you have to make them pay for that. That's the only way they're going to understand. Otherwise, they'll keep doing the same thing, betraying you, waste some time, play in your face. Stephen A. Smith is exactly that guy. Because behind the scenes, he's going to be, oh, I didn't mean it like that. All I was saying, no, y'all took it wrong. He's going to be apologetic to people that look like me behind closed door. He'll never say it in public. He'll never say it in public. So all I'm saying, right? Fuck Stephen A. Smith, really.